Hello, everyone. This is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful, Rabbit Hole, Lauren Frey, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. So, Harvestella is bombing on Nintendo Switch. I was interested in this Harvestella situation ever since it was announced. I personally, in the several Nintendo Directs that I saw it in, I saw it in at least two, I think. The E3 one and the recent one in September or October or something like that. Like before I actually played Harvestella, before I played the demo, booted up the demo, I should say, I had very high expectations for this game. This was like a very interesting looking farming sim to me. I thought this might be a title that could eclipse Rune Factory and kind of replace it as the de facto farming simulator on Nintendo Switch. As you know, most of the farming simulators released right now are all like woke pause garbage, more so than like most other genres. So like I had to like boycott Rune Factory 5. I would suggest boycotting like Stardew Valley and like a wide range of other titles. The newer Story of Seasons has gone woke. That's been a problem. And Harvestella, interestingly, is also woke. Like I pointed this out like almost immediately, and I've been seeing a lot of people point this out as well, is that you have three gender options on the screen. You have like male, female, and non-binary. And then you get to choose your character model, which is basically just a standard male and female model. Like there is just like no functional reason to kind of have like uh, a they them like a non-binary character option there. Like it just doesn't make any sense. It's just pandering, it's virtue signaling, and like the producer of the game kind of came out and said as much, is that like, oh yeah, we're trying to be inclusive and stuff like that. Well, it's ridiculous. So ridiculous, in fact, that I actually canceled my pre-order over it, over even even before actually playing the game, which is garbage. I I feel very strongly about this, and I'm very, very opposed to it. And the thing that surprises me, the thing that uh, I think developers really need to keep in mind, is that I'm not the only one. I'm seeing a lot of people online kind of point this out as like an example, as like why you should not support Harvestella. Like, and again, like people like me, people in like the community, like we were the people pushing for Harvestella to succeed initially. And now with this like one with what this one change, this one addition, like before you even get to the game proper, you have people like me advocating to like avoid it and like just ignore it, like boycott it, just don't play it at all, don't talk about it, don't address it at all. And it seems like that has trickled into the sales. We have like numbers now. We've seen it. The game is trailing behind Stardew Valley, a much older game on the Switch bestsellers charts. I believe it's like a multi-plat. I believe it's on other platforms, but like I know it's bombing on those as well. It's gonna drop off very, very quickly, and it's gonna be forgotten. If anything, I think considering the sheer amount of games that have come out this month, I don't I don't think anyone's going to be talking about Harvestella at all in the next couple of weeks. I think it's going to be like one of those games that just kind of drops and is just immediately forgotten. It's interesting to see how many of these kind of games that like Square Enix is pumping out now. A lot of these like low budget like experimental things that don't really resonate very well with anyone. Like those, the people that I know who have actually tried to play the game have told me it's like a slow, boring, tedious mess with like a really generic JRPG plot. So I don't think I'm missing out on anything by skipping out on this one. I would rather play like Persona 5, honestly. Like I have plenty of RPGs. Like I gotta play Dragon Quest 5. Like I have a lot of things to do. I don't have time to waste on something like Harvestella.